The Buried Treasure.
There was once a rich man who heard that there was no luck that could not be picked. So he put his money into jars and buried them in secret places. In fact, the whole town nicknamed him Old Jarhead. Now, Jarhead had two sons. The older son, Yu Kang, and the younger son, Yu Sheng.
My son, I'm so proud of you. You are doing a good job managing these lands and properties.
Why, thank you, Father. I promise to do my best managing our family's land and properties.
Where's your brother?
Probably in his room relaxing again.
What did he do earlier?
I don't know, Father. I've never seen him work. All he does probably is hanging out with his friends and party.
I'll talk to your brother.
I just wanna run, hide it away, run because they're chasing me down. I just wanna run, throw it away, run before they find me out. I just wanna
Open the door! Who is it? Oh, Father, it's you! Yeah, it is me. Who else is living in this house, huh?
You can?
Listen, I want you to change your attitude. I want you to be like your brother, Yu Kang, working hard. And you, don't just relax hanging out with friends, trying to waste all that I have given you. How many times did I tell you about this? You're not a child anymore. You should learn to grow up and be independent. Work hard and you'll be able to get what you want.
I'm sorry, Father. I promise to behave and do as you've told me.
You'd better be, or you'll regret in the end.
However, he never remembered his promise. Since Yu Sheng was also a friendly fellow, he never turned a guest away from his door. Often, he had to provide meals for 3 or even 4 guests a day. Everyone took advantage of him. As a result, his money poured through his hands like water. One day, when old Jarhead fell sick, he summoned his sons to his bedside and told them the contents of his will.
I just want to say that this sickness that I had cannot be cured.
Father, there's still another way. I could take you to the best doctors.
No! It would just cost a lot of money.
But it is for you, Father. Oh, stop it, Yu Sheng. There's nothing you could do about it. Father's in his old age, needs some rest.
My sons, I know you'd act this way. Now I had my decision. Listen, Yu Kang, you've been doing well in managing. I want you to take in charge of everything.
Yes, Father, I will. Then, what about me, Father?
You? I've been observing, but still you didn't keep that promise. So, you'll have nothing.
Oh, it is as if you didn't warn me?
I'm trying to punish you, but I have money set aside for you. But if I give it to you now, you'd spend it all. You'll get it when you've learned the value of hard work.
May the day of your death never come. May you live 1,000 years.
However, old Jarhead grew steadily worse and died shortly after that.
Father! Father! Father!
However, old Jarhead grew steadily worse and died shortly after that. Yu Sheng wept until his eyes were purple, for he truly loved his father, though he had not listened to him. His older brother hardly shed a tear, for he had loved their father's wealth more than father.
Brother, we're the only ones left. What should we do about the burial? I'm too busy. You can handle it.
On the appointed day, Yu Sheng hired a band of musicians and scattered lots of glittering ghost money. Ghosts were too stupid to tell the shiny paper money from real money. At home, he put up yet another feast for the many mourners. He even let his father's tenant farmers have seats, though his older brother protested. The funeral had indeed been very expensive, so Yu Sheng sold everything he owned to settle the debt. But when Yu Sheng lost his house, he lost friends. None of them would give him so much as a bowl of rice. Naturally, Yu Sheng went to his brother to borrow some money. He found Yu Kang tearing down their father's old house. That upset Yu Sheng very much.
Why are you destroying all of our memories? This old pile is riddled with termites, and I've found a much better place to build. I'm very busy, brother, so what do you want? Oh, come on, brother. Help me. I'm not going to feed every moocher in town. You're still much too wasteful. This will keep you from starving if you're careful. I have expenses of my own.
After this, Yu Sheng went down to his brother's field. Yu Kang rented fields to farmers who paid him with a share of their crops. The tenants were surprised to see Yu Sheng there.
Please show me what to do. If I don't work, I'll starve. So your brother's so small-hearted that he'd turn his back on his sake. I'll give you part of my share, but you'll have to work very hard. I'm not afraid to use my hands.
Each season, then Turnip Nose told him what to do. In the spring, Yu Sheng pulled the plow himself to turn up the soil. Next, he planted seed and weeded the rice plants and tended them. As year followed year, Yu Sheng became lean and tough as wood. One day, when he was washing up, he saw his reflection in the bucket and thought,
If father could see me, he'd laugh. I certainly know all about hard work now.
that night, Yu Sheng dreamed that he was walking their old estate. He passed by two pine trees growing from the same trunk. Behind them was an old well that had been filled in. Next to it were the ruins of an old brick wall. Right at the corner, he dug beneath the foundation, and there in the dirt was a jar of gold. As soon as Yu Sheng awoke the next morning, he got up. Trembling, he went back to the site of his father's house. The walls had all been torn down, but the twin pine trees still grew. Beyond them, he found the well that his brother's men had filled in. Then he traced the remains of the wall until he came to the corner.
This is the gold Father intended for me when I learned what work meant. But Father left the house to my older brother. By right, the jar still belongs to him.
The honest man put back the gold ingots and covered the jar again. He went to his brother's house. However, the gatekeeper would not let him inside.
I am sorry, young master. Your brother has ordered me not to let you in. He doesn't want to see you anymore. Please don't beg.
So Yu Sheng asked for ink and paper to write a note. In it, he told his brother where the treasure was. Folding it up, he asked the gatekeeper to take it to his brother. At first, Yu Kang was just going to tear the note up without reading it. However, his wife scolded him.
Your brother could be very sick. Imagine what people would say if we let him die.
Reluctantly, the older brother read the note. As soon as he finished, he jumped off cold for his servant.
Servants, come quick! What's wrong?
The older brother rushed from the room belonging to his servant. Some brought his sedan chairs, others snatched up shovels and hoes. Cursing and shouting, the older brother guided everyone to the ruins of the old house. Getting out of his sedan chair, he went to the spot described in the note and commanded his men. When they had uncovered the jar, Yu Kang told them to stand back. Then he knelt and lifted the lid. Immediately, he fell backward with a scream. When the curious servants peeked inside, they saw the jar was full of snakes. After the older brother had recovered himself, he straightened his robes and dusted himself off.
This is not a funny prank at all.
Getting back into his sedan chair, Yu Kang ordered his servants to take him and the jar to his brother's house. Yu Sheng was sitting outside eating a simple meal of rice with a few salted vegetables. When Yu Sheng saw the jar in a servant's arm, he set down his bowl and stood up.
What are you doing here?
I'm returning your jar to you.
But Father gave the house to you. The jar is yours.
No, it's all yours.
As they all marched forward, one threw the jar at Yu Sheng's feet. When it shattered, shining gold ingots spilled around his ankles.
Where are all the snakes? There was only gold in the jar when I looked.
Hey, I guess it's a sign from our Father that this gold is destined only for you. This is the share you always want to give.
Although Yu Sheng offered him the gold again, his brother refused to take even a share. So, Yu Sheng used the money to buy a house and fields of his own. But he was always careful with his money, for he knew his father was not likely to send him another dream.